Morning everyone. Well, yep, morning. It's 12 minutes past 11. It's been nearly 3 weeks since I've been down. Since I've fished. I just can't get out. There's been one or two reasons. Weather's let us down a wee bit as well. Too warm. Just now it's, just tell you in a second, 19 degrees. It's to go up to, I think it's to go up to about 20, 21. If they get cloud cover like this, hopefully we keep this and give us a better chance. Now I'm on the river Doon and got my dry fly rod, 9-foot 4/8 as always. I should have my salmon rod with me, to be honest with you, because the river has been up and down, up and down. If I see salmon I'm going to kick myself, as they say. I could run back up to the car because my rod is in the car. If there are really that many around I probably would do that, but when I've only got maybe up to 3 hours to fish, I know it sounds, I keep mentioning I've only got this, I've only got that. I've got a good lady to look after, so, and the reason I'm fishing is because she's away with a family member, away shopping, so it's gave me the chance to get out. So anyway, hopefully I might get a chance of a trout or two. The river's maybe sitting a couple of inches up. As I say, it's been up though, it's been a lot higher. The temperature though was a problem. We had a lot, we had 20 up to 28, nearly enough 30 degrees over a few days last weekend. This time last week that's what it was, and it was too warm even to go out the back door, never mind out in the garden. So anyway, give it a go. River's looking nice, and see how we get on. Okay, now because I haven't been on the river for nearly 3 weeks, as I said, but no, I don't really, well, I can guess there'll be obviously odd duns on the water, there'll be caddis, there'll be the odd yellow mare, I would think, still. Basically I'm just starting with a tapered leader down to 6x, £3. Nothing too light. There's a good wee breeze blowing. I'm just going to fish along this far bank. Now the river is up, I would reckon it's up maybe 2 or 3 inches anyway, easy. It's a good wee run. So I'm just going to basically fish along the edge of just this stone here, and then I'm going to work over towards the wall there. It's an area I know fish lie, so I'm going to focus on these areas where I know there's fish, and eventually what I'll do is I'll fish the run with some nymph, a dry dropper or something, unless I see fish rising. I mean, I'm hoping, but this time of year it's a hit or miss with the weather. July is a type of month, it's because the conditions can be obviously bright, warm, not the easiest conditions to fish, but the conditions are actually really good, to be honest with you. Just popping the dry into areas just to see if I can rise a fish. Not seen anything rise yet. I've got the camel water further down, just round the bend, again up close to the wall is where you want to fish normally. So I may need something bigger, maybe like a caddis to lift them. Give them something decent to maybe have a splash at. Rather than I've got, this is a size 16, it's quite small. But you never know. Not give it too long because so I'll just search. Flies come through nice. Oops. Try to cast up along the side here. Flies sitting really well. These Dynamite Harry versions, this kind of no hackle version, I normally put it on when the fish are looking twice. But you watch, the grass is huge behind me now. It's as tall as me. And you tend to forget. And I've got to try and keep the rod tip quite low because of the branches here. So I'm sort of pushing the fly under. Oh, there's just a wee fish. Just probably a wee trout. So we do expect when it's like this times to rise the wee fish first. There you go, I rose him again. There's a wee fish. But look, I'm happy to say hello. There he is. Barbless hook just falls out. Amazing, I cast 3 or 4 times in there and never touched or rose anything. And then he came up twice. Okay folks, that's me dry dropper on. Got a cinnamon caddis. This is my dry. And then I've got a gold bead, which I've just tied a knot in the leader before I even cast it. It's just it's a stone clinger nymph. It's always a good pattern to fish. I'm tying a knot in my leader before I even start. Well done. There we go. So I'm just going to work my way up through the run. So start off quite close. Well, I've got a kind of back cast, but I'm a side casting mainly. The bead I'm using is tungsten bead. It's a drop bead, gold. 2.5. I'll get it down. I'm using a 6x tippet onto it, tied off the back of the, as I say, the dry. Keep scattering the water there in front of me. Trying to find my sea legs here, slipping over the stones. Oh, the fish rose to the dry. Bugger. Missed it. I don't think it was a big fish, but it rose. Whenever the fly hit the water, it came onto it. Always reacting to basically what caddis do. They bounce on the water, and the fish know that. The fish along the edge here. There we go. Oh, I got a wee par. A wee brown trout. Oh, that's what. The biggest fish so far. Always the bead that rummels round your rod. A wee fish took right in front of me there. It's better. Touched the stone, there's a stone in there, felt it. I'll check my fly. Always check your nymph if you feel you've tapped the bottom a few times, in case there's anything on the hook. Hook's fine. This area is usually where I am just now is a good spot. Back cast it just in that area there. It's a good feeding area because if there's a stone up there and it causes a nice run down the sort of centre here, and the fish lie off it. So you want to be able to cast into it. Oh, there's a wee tap there. I think that was a wee take there. Again. Looks alright. Just going to try over the far side here. Yeah, drifting too quick. I don't want to get too far out because I don't want to disturb too much of the water with wading, because I may get through this with some wets because nothing's happening now. May put a cast of 2 or 3 wets together, see if we can pick anything up. Tiny wee fish. He's away. Oh, there we trout I got my fly there. It's just wee fish. Okay folks, I've put a cast of 3 flies on. Got a Caddis Pupa, McPhail Caddis Pupa on the point. I've got a wee beaded nymph in the middle, just a pink and grey. It's just a pink and grey. And I've got a top dropper caddis in the top. And I'm just going to work my way down. They're about, what, 4 foot apart between the droppers, and then it's about maybe 6 foot to the point or so. And I'm just basically, well, what I like to do is just cast across and just allow the flies to drift, and then just keep in contact, keeping the rods at 90 degrees to them. I allow them to swing as well at times, but when I'm fishing them like this, I'm fishing them across. I'm more in contact with the fly. There's lots of ways you can fish these wet flies. Try it every way. You fish it whatever way you like. I mean, the kind of standard sort of swing it across and just allow the nymphs, or if a fish takes, to take straight from the reel. It works. Probably used more than any method for fishing or swinging sort of wet flies. Especially in kind of fast water. There's a bump there. I'm trying to present the flies natural as well as some a bit of movement. There's nothing happening today at all. There's no fish moving. Very quiet. There we go. Jumped off. Whenever it comes into the side, the wee parrot, I go to the top fly there. What I'm watching for is the tip of the line stopping and pulling away. It's very easy to see. Just got to be quick. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a good fish. Fuck. That was a good fish. Anyway, just come off. Nothing you can do about it. That's what happens when you fish these wets. When you're fishing like this, it's the indication is quite subtle. And you've got to be quick. There you go. I took the trout. Another wee brown trout. I like the top fly anyway. Top Dropper Caddis is a great pattern, so it is. Scratching him here. Gosh, it's a barbless hook. It's hard to come out. Anyway, here we are. Lovely wee trout. Can work with a short line, just casting upstream, kind of high stick the nymphs through. What I do is I'm just going to work my way through with the wets, just fishing. Just between the stones and the way down. Where the wind picked up. This fish hooked itself. Took the dropper. Wee pink nymph, tiny wee fish. I haven't even seen a fish rise today. Not one fish. Very quiet. Nope. Wee bump there. It's behind that stone. I think we'll head down to one of some areas where I haven't fished for a while. See if there's any line there, but very quiet today. Okay, let's try these wee runs, see if there's anything line in them. I'm up with quite a short cast, and see if there's anything there. There's a nice stream of right running. Oh, just had a fish on there that took me right in the edge. It's quite a nice fish as well. Too busy blethering. Now what I want to do is just fish off the back of this branch here that's in the water, or tree anyway. Here we go. So let's have a hooked here. Hooked a salmon, but geez. This is going to be fun. I don't know if I'll land this one. I think what I'll do is I'll just let it sit. Jeez. You wouldn't believe this, would you? I don't want it near that stone, there's nothing I can do about it. There we are, folks. It's took the top, by the looks like it's took the top dropper. And there's no much I can do about it. It's just... Oh, it's a bar of silver as well. I'll try and keep it here. Try and walk it up. If I land this of a miracle, I'll tell you just now before I go any further. There's really nothing I can do. Is I'll try and let it swim up. There's really not much I can do to it. I put any too much pressure. I mean, I've got a ton of pressure on it just now. So well, here we go, folks. I think we're going to have to go down. As you can see the bend I've got in the rod here. I have to keep the pressure on it so that I can get it. And it's just I mean, I'm only fishing, I think 5-pound nylon, and I've got 3 flies on, so I'm just going to let it keep the pressure on it. There it goes. Gosh, it's a strong fish, staying out there. There it goes. Oh. I'll try and get below it. There's a big. So many stickers here. There's the other side of the rock. Got to go, I think it's on the rock. Still there anyway, I don't know. I think I may have lost this fish on a sticker. I think it's still there. The fish is folks, I think I've lost this one. See if it comes out. I'm going to loosen it off a wee bit. This fish is still there. I'll try. No, I've got still there, I think. There's just no way to get to this fish. And go back out, try. I think it's right underneath a stone here, or a boulder anyway. Makes me think that it's still there is because it goes out. Still there. I can feel it. Don't know how this. To get it line here. I'm going to do something a bit crazy here. I'm going to throw a stone in to try and shook it out, but not. Well folk, I'm going to have to put a lot of pressure on this fish. It's still there. There it goes. I thought it was away. What a battle. I'll try and keep it here. Well folks, what can I say about this? This is a strong fish. It sat behind that rock and I couldn't get it out. It's taking line now. Try and get out here. I'm trying to get as much little line in the water as possible. I could feel the fish, I knew it was there. It was just solid. And catching trout, or catching salmon on trout flies is... shaking its head. Well folks, there was nothing happened with the trout. Decided to come through with some wets in the fast water. And I hooked a salmon, so it's a good fish. Now I'm playing it hard. I can't play it much harder than this. Yeah, fuck. Basically got to beach this fish, so I'm just going to let him. Best areas but just below me here, or in front. I think the problem is a lot of sticks. He's took the top dropper. Now I've got this fly on. I've had a fish on this fly before, so I have. The alarm's gaping. Well folks, now I'm playing this as hard as I would do it. He's off. Sorry folks, he's away I think. Stick. The dropper's gone. There's the culprit. Anyway folks, there we are. The one that got away. Now, I wasn't intention to hooking or fishing for salmon. I'll show you where he was hooked, because the fly's away. There we are. Anyway folks, that was fun. The remains of the droppers there. So, well folks, that's one that got away, but that's fishing. To be honest with you, the chances of landing that was very slim anyway, but we just about landed at the branch. This branch didn't help. It weighs a ton, Jesus. So it's what happens sometimes. It just caught the point fly, or the middle fly, sorry. Now I have the fly I'm just putting back on. That's the fly I caught that. It's the same fly. I've actually fished this one. It's the top Dropper Caddis. There's one thing, my 4-weight was certainly tested out. I mean, The pressure I had on that fish was, I don't think I could put any more pressure on it. And folks, I'm gonna head up. Well, I hope you enjoy the video. It's going to be interesting to watch them when I get home. So, but anyway, as always, thanks for your comments and for watching. It always means a lot to us. So until, as we always say, next time, it shouldn't be too long, hopefully.